Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to Common English Mistakes. Don't just learn, improve. So today I thought I'd do a little video on pronunciation. Generally I don't focus so much on this. My view is, if you're clear and can be understood, it doesn't matter so much. Even in native accents, there's a lot of variation. Having said that though, I know a lot of you want to improve your pronunciation and there are some quite big issues which we're going to look at now. So up here, I have two good examples of this issue. People say, my son goes to school and I have some work to do, which is understandable because that's how it's written. The thing is here, basically every student knows how to pronounce these words correctly because there is another word with the same pronunciation. In the sky, the sun. My son, same sound. My son goes to school. And here, a maths sum, 2 plus 2. Sum, it's the same sound. I have some work to do. So the way I like to approach this pronunciation issue is just writing it phonetically, how it sounds, in this case with a U. Other teachers will use the phonetic alphabet, but to be honest, I think this gets overly confusing. I've never really had problems writing it phonetically. When I do that, people generally pronounce the word correctly. So those are the two best examples of this pronunciation issue. But very important to say this isn't for every on or om word. For example, done we pronounce like this, but not gone or bone. All written the same way, all have a different sound. The last two, to be honest, people pronounce correctly. I generally don't have problems with this one. But now we're just going to look at some common ones which we need to pronounce with this un sound. And a very common group where we need to use this sound is M-O-N. We're not going to say Monday, we're going to say Monday, and money, and month, and monkey. M-O-N, make sure you're saying it like M-U-N, mun. And then a big one for Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, French speakers is our I-O-N, T-O-N words, because they're going to be basically the same or similar in your language. So in French, attention. In Spanish, attention. In Italian, attenzione. And Portuguese, atenção. Sorry for my bad pronunciation in your language, but here make sure we're saying shun. So we're going to say attention, information, production, and action. Always make sure you know how to say that shun sound correctly. It'll really help you. And then a couple of units which might help you. 1,000 kilograms is a ton. Different spellings in British and American English. Also, there aren't 60 seconds, there are 60 seconds in a minute. And then I've got a couple of foods which have the same pronunciation sound. So we say honey, we say melon, we say bacon, and we say salmon, not salmon, etc. And this is generally the case when we end on on. So again, we say reason, season, region, not region. And just a couple more that might be useful for you. Among, not among. And one country, not country. So those are the main and most important on words which have this pronunciation. I really think if you copy them down phonetically, like I have, practice saying them, you're going to start saying these much, much better. Thankfully, with the om words, there are much fewer of them. The main group is these sum words. So 2 plus 2 is a sum. I want some cake, same sound. And then it's true for the other words. somebody, someone, something, somewhere. All have the same sound, S-U-M, some. And then the past participle V3, do, did, done. Make a note of that one, you're going to use it a lot, it's going to be really useful. And then the verb come, or any verb with that in it. So come, become, overcome, etc. However, just be careful with welcome, because that's a slightly different sound. It's this sound, welcome. And then finally, just watch out not saying customer. Okay, again, we're going to say customer or custom. Okay, same sound, So explanation over. Hopefully that's useful for you, and do let me know if you want more pronunciation videos in the future. Let me know in the comments. We'll do a little bit of practice and improve. So what I've got here is a little story using some of those words. So pause the video, read through the story out loud and try and pronounce it correctly. And now just do the same thing, but with the words written phonetically. And now just see if you pronounce the words the same way as me. So I had a great day on Monday. My son and I went to a lovely restaurant. The reason we chose that place was somebody told us the food was typical for the region. We were the only customers. We had salmon and bacon, then melon and honey for dessert. The food was among the best I've ever had, and it didn't cost much money. And I'll definitely go back a second time next month. So that's basically it for today. Do let me know if you found the video useful and any other pronunciation issues you want me to cover. But I do think if you just imagine these words are written UN, UM, you're going to say them a lot better. Monday, money, month. Other than that, do make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you for another common mistakes video in the next couple of days. Until then, see ya!